Tantor Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents Explosive by E Osborn, narrated by Thom and Tatiana Sokolov. Chapter 1. 0. Houston Defiance. This MC means something to me. It always has. I grew up in this club, so have my younger siblings. As I glance around the clubroom, the stale smell of tobacco lingers in the air, while my brothers sit at the long wooden-top bar. The corrugated iron flashing around the bottom edge is showing signs of rust from all the beer that has been spilled over the many years it's been there. Tennessee, our head club girl, mans the bar, her long chocolate hair flowing down over her shoulders as she wipes over the counter. The wooden stools are filled with my brothers drinking and eating the Texas barbecue Fox cooked up for us earlier. The smell of the brisket lingers in the air, a sweet mix of tang and spice. There's nothing like a hunk of slowly smoked beef to get your taste buds watering. I slump my ass at one of the four-seater tables, my belly overfull as I people watch. Wraith sits by himself with his bulldog Mac, drinking the night away at a table by one of the four beams holding up the second story, while Axe and Neon play a rowdy game of pool, keeping us all aware that Axe is winning, by a fucking lot. It's a calm evening. Everyone having a good time just getting by and doing what comes naturally. Houston Defiance is a family affair. There's no doubting that. So when you become a member of this club, you're a part of our family. Houston Defiance may be overrun by men with the Walker surname, but the legacy belongs to us all. We're a tight-knit group, and though we've had our differences, we've got each other's backs, no matter what. But now, our war with the Bayou militia is at a pivotal crossroad. We can either brokerage a peace between us, or it's going to end up bloody. I just don't know which way it's going to go. For tonight, though, we're taking the time to be together as a brotherhood before shit gets real, before we need to make up our minds on whether to fight or stand for a truce. A jolt of the table has my head turning when Prinny and Coda slide in beside me. My chest squeezes with warmth. My sister, Carly, we all call her Prinny because she's the princess of the club, is a free spirit. Strong-willed, sassy, every older brother's nightmare because the guys at this club adore her. Then there's my youngest sibling, Coda. He's not like either of us. Quiet, reserved, not really cut out for this life. But it's the hand he's been dealt. Poor kid. Being 15 is hard, but I'll toughen him. We're a close family, tight as you can get. I ate so much, Coda whines, his voice cracking a little. Me too, dude. I need to lay off the mac and cheese. Fox makes it too freaking good. Prinny boasts. I chuckle. You'd think by now we'd learn not to overeat at his cookouts. It's damn good to see you kids eating. You all need a little more meat on your bones if you ask me. Dad calls out as he strides up, sliding onto the last remaining seat. My father, Frenzy, is the club president. Tough as old boot leather, loyal to a fault, but a true family man at heart. I'm perfect the way I am, Dad. Prinny replies sarcastically, casually throwing her dark hair over her shoulder. Dad's eyes light up, the way they always do when he looks at his only daughter. Yeah, you are, Carly. Dad always calls her by her actual name. No idea why. Prinny smiles so damn wide it's like she can't contain it. She loves Dad more than anything. A true daddy's girl. We all love our father. It's hard not to. Then again, we love our mother equally as much, wherever she is. As the VP of this club, and with my family so entrenched in the Houston Defiance MC, we need to be a tight-knit unit. Us Walkers need to stick together. Where's Mom? I ask what I was thinking. Dad turns around toward the kitchen, then lets out a loud whistle. Hey, Moonshine, your kid wants you. I shake my head. Jesus, Dad, I could have done that. He turns back to face me. Then why didn't you, asshole? I shove him in the shoulder. 'Cause I respect her? And hollering at my mama ain't what nice boys do? Dad turns back toward the kitchen. Moonshine. Lady, get your sweet little ass out here. Prinny giggles. And you wonder why we want peace with the militia, Dad? This is why. So we can keep having days like today. Well, that brought the mood down. Dad's beard jostles with the movement of his mouth downward while he takes a centering breath, then turns to face Prinny, reaching out for her hands. Carly, I know you want peace. I know you want this war to end. But sometimes, baby, it's not as simple as that. Mom steps over. Her long blonde hair with flecks of gray sweeping through it is tied back in a low, messy bun. Well, this seems like a serious conversation. Dad pats his lap. Mom instantly slides down on it like she always does. It's not weird for us. We've grown up seeing Mom sitting on Dad's lap. It's just how it is. The love they have for each other is something I thought I had once, and don't think I'll ever have again. Carly wants us to aim for peace. Mom raises her brow, turning to Prinny. You know we're trying, don't you, Prinny? I hope so. You know how much your father and I love you, Prinny. She turns. All of you, right? I reach out for her hand. Of course she does. We do too, don't we, Coda? Coda's head pops up like he wasn't even listening, then he nods. Yep. Ah, look at us. All us walkers here together. My whole family part of the Houston Defiance. I couldn't be prouder. Dad boasts, making my damn chest warm. Without warning, a loud explosion rocks the side of the clubhouse. Screams and gasps echo from the club girls as dust sprays down on us from above. The walls tremble, shaking in a violent reaction to the blast. It takes us all a second to register what's happened, but once it does, we stand and move into action. Neon, status on the gates. Dad yells out as we draw our guns. Our resident tech guy, Neon, pulls out his tablet, checking the outside surveillance footage. Gates gone, Prez. We got company. Shit. How many? A fucking lot. And they're at the door. Neon quickly drops his device, then pulls out his gun, loading it. My heart slams against my chest as I turn to Prinny. Get under the table. Now. Don't come out. Not for anything. You damn well hear me? I yell at her, probably too forcefully. The sheer terror in her eyes tells me everything. I fucking hate that this is happening to her again. Prinny's seen enough biker battles to last her a lifetime. She's only 18. She doesn't need this shit. She grabs Coda, pulling him with her under the table as my parents and I head for cover behind the bar. Bullets crash through the front door as we duck for cover, waiting for the onslaught to halt. Then suddenly, the doors slam open to the Bayou militia storming inside our clubhouse. Peace is definitely off the table. Their captain, Igor Collins, leads the way. Damn asshole didn't even give us the time to come up with the peace agreement. His recruits swarm in wearing their camo greens with guns at the ready. And the bastards don't hesitate in shooting at every fucking thing. Bullets fly as my muscles clench. But I'm ready for this fight. Hell, I was born for this fight. I aim my gun, preparing to unleash fury. These fuckers don't come into my family's clubhouse and start this shit. Oh, hell no. Prepare to meet zero. Prepare to meet your end. 3, 2, 1, 0. I stand abruptly, launching over the bar. Mom screams out for me to stop, but I don't hesitate as I unload a couple of rounds into a nearby recruit. Blood spurts from his head, splattering in the eyes of the guy next to him. He starts running toward me, blinded by blood as it oozes down his face. If he's incapacitated, I need not waste bullets. So I pull out my hunting knife, thrusting it straight into his gut. The push and pull of the sinew is a glorious feeling against my blade. I twist, he gurgles out a moan. His hands grip on my shoulders for support, but I'm not here to support this bastard. I'm here to bring him to the Reaper. With a swift pull, I yank the blade out, then thrust it back in with an extra grunt. Blood oozes over my fingers as his hands drop from my shoulders. I slide the blade from him with a shove. Then he falls backward to the concrete floor with a thud. A bullet whizzes past my ear, nicking it. The burn ignites me instantly as I turn to see Igor's butt-ugly smirking face. Either his aim was off, or he purposely missed to gain my attention. Despite his intentions, I have my next target in view. I race forward with one thought in mind: his demise. We bolt toward each other, guns drawn, but not firing. All the while my brothers are in the fight of their lives around me. Bullets flying, knives wielding, punches thrown. It's all-around chaos in the Defiance clubhouse. Igor stops in front of me, the scar running through his left eye appearing more predominant today, the scar my father gave him from his switchblade. Their hatred for each other runs deep. Igor's lip curls. "Zero. You're looking more like your father every day. And you're growing uglier every damn second I have to witness your face. Why are you delaying me killing you, Igor?" His smirk turns up a notch as his eyes leave mine, shooting behind me. I don't want to turn my back on him, but I know if his attention is behind me, it's for a reason. I peer over my shoulder. Two of his recruits are holding my parents captive. One's holding Mom by her hair while she kneels. The other has Dad's arm behind his back and a knife to his throat, their eyes both wide in fear. I let out an exacerbated exhale as I turn back to Igor. "What the fuck do you want?" I yell over the gunfire, still raging through the clubhouse. It's like an ominous black cloud descends over the clubroom. A thunderstorm erupts, hailing down the anticipation of dread. Darkness is coming. I sense it looming like the hovering of an angel of death waiting for her prey. "I want to watch you suffer." Igor's words send a chill through me as he signals to his men. My muscles almost seize on the spot as I spin. The recruits run their knives mercilessly along the throats of my parents. My mother, my father, both of their necks burst wide open, blood pooling and running down their bodies. "No!" I scream out in undeniable gut-wrenching agony. "And now it's your turn." Igor grumbles from behind me. I spin back to face him. The cold metal of his pistol presses directly against my temple. My lip curls as I glare at him, pure hatred running through me. "Any last words?" He mocks like he's King fucking Dick. My lips slowly creep up my face. 0. I don't have time for the rest of my countdown right now. The asshole has a gun pressed to my head. Straight to 0 it will have to be. He raises his brow as if he doesn't understand. I have him off guard. Bringing my hand up, I wrap my palm around his wrist, twisting it away from my head. The gun fires. The noise sends a ringing through my ears as I twist his arm back around toward him. He yelps out in pain, his knees buckling under the pressure of his arm being twisted as I aim his own gun at his ugly-ass face. It shakes and rattles with him trying to fight me. His eyes bug out of his head as some of his recruits make their way over. I don't have much time. Igor fights me with everything he has, so with my free hand, I pull out my gun, aiming it at his head. He stops struggling. The fear in his eyes tells me everything. He's a dead man. For my parents. I don't hesitate, aiming the gun right in the middle of his greasy fucking forehead. He closes his eyes and I pull the trigger. Blood splatters all over my jeans as the sound of bullets immediately start. One whizzes past my face, making me duck. Another slamming straight into my bicep. I groan out loud. The burn intense as I drop Igor's lifeless body and race back toward the bar, my chest squeezing at the sight of both my parents dead on the floor. I jump over the wood grain, unloading more rounds into the recruits trying to head my way. Wraith, our sergeant-at-arms, comes in from behind. He jumps on the back of one of the men, snapping his neck with the grace of a gazelle. The other turns to face him, pulling his gun on Wraith. I aim at the recruit and fire, the blood splatter spraying all over Wraith's cut. He peers down, shrugs, then takes off in the other direction. My eyes search frantically through the clubhouse. I have to find Prinny and Coda. My eyes fall back to the table they ducked under when this all started. Prinny's sheltering Coda, her hands over her ears, tears streaming from her eyes as they focus on Mom and Dad's dead bodies. They've seen the whole damn thing. Fuck. I need this to be over. Now. This whole fucking thing. As I stand back up to shoot recruits, they turn scurrying toward the exit. What the fuck? I look over near the chapel. Texas storms out with a machine gun aiming it at the retreating assholes. Axe throws his fist in the air in celebration as Texas lets rip. The hammering of the machine gun ripples through the clubhouse as Texas's big body jolts with the force. The militia recruits are mowed down like rabbits, blood and innards bursting out all over the damn place. If I had the will in me to smile, I would. But I can't. Even seeing the malicious scum falling like the dogs they are isn't bringing me any kind of joy. Not when I've lost so much tonight. The roar of the gunfire slows to a halt. The cheering of my brothers soon takes its place as I check around at the great big fucking mess. Militia have been massacred here tonight. Their captain is out, which will only make way for a new scumbag leader to rise. With the fall of my father, our president, it means the next man, the VP, automatically steps in to be president. That man is me. I wasn't supposed to fill the position for years. I'm not ready for the role. Hell, I'm not fucking ready to be without my damn father. He was supposed to groom me for this, teach me how to do shit properly. I don't know if I can lead this club without him. The cheering dies down as I walk out from behind the bar. My hero, my president, my dad is dead on the concrete. My mom lying next to him, both in a pool of their own blood. They deserved better than this. A hand slaps my back comfortingly and I turn. Wraith's broody sad expression he always sports is even more pronounced. Fuck, brother. Frenzy was a damn good president, an even better man. He'd want you to fill his shoes, though. He wouldn't want anyone but you, Zero. My jaw racks from side to side as I turn away from their bodies, running my hand over my hair. How did we get to the point where peace was an option, only for both sides to lose their leaders? Wraith cracks his neck in the way he does, the crunch popping through the air. No fucking idea. What I do know is this war has just started afresh, and it can go one of two ways. How's that? I raise a brow. You're the man in charge, whether you want to be or not. They'll have a new captain, too. We don't know what he's going to be like, but if he's reasonable, peace may not be off the table. You killed the man responsible for your parents' deaths. You don't want any more blood on your hands if you don't have to. His eyes turn to Prinny and Coda, who are slowly making their way out from under the table. I get what he's saying. If we retaliate, what's to stop the new guy from going after all I have left? I need to try and settle this if I can for the sake of Prinny and Coda. I need them safe. You know, Wraith, sometimes you can be a smart bastard. I almost think he's going to crack a smile. He doesn't. Just dips his head, then walks off, his dog Mac running to his side as he goes. I need to check on Prinny and Coda, make sure they're not injured. Storming over to them, Prinny's milk chocolate orbs glisten with unshed tears as she watches me approaching. The protruding whites of her eyes show me exactly how frightened she really is. Her long dark hair a tangled web. I hate seeing my baby sister like this. All I've ever wanted is to protect her, to watch over her and Coda like a big brother should. Her bottom lip trembles as she clings to Coda. It's as if he's having trouble even standing. How many times are we going to have to go through this, crew? She yells loud enough for everyone in the club to turn around and focus their attention on us. I exhale, rubbing the back of my neck. Prinny knows not to call me by my name in front of my brothers. It's a sign of disrespect. But she's hurting right now, so I let it slide. Prinny, Dad, I pause. Saying his name causes my chest to ache. Dad and me were working on peace? If you say peace, I swear to God, dude, I'm gonna take your gun and shove it right up your fucking ass. Prinny. No. Mom and Dad are dead. I saw their throats slit right in front of my very eyes. Coda saw it. You said this place was going to get better. You said we were going to be safe here as a fam. We will be. We're not even a family anymore. Can't you see that? They're dead. Her voice cracks on the last word as she bursts into a river of tears. I step forward, moving to pull her and Coda to me, but Prinny slaps at my chest, trying to push me away through her sobs. But I don't let her. I won't let her push me away. I grab them both, yanking them to me. All the while Prinny continues to beat into my chest until I hold Prinny too tight for her to keep fighting me. She sobs into my blood-stained chest as Coda wraps his arms around me tightly. I lean my head against the top of Prinny's, embracing the only family I have left. I love you. I don't say it enough. I say quietly. Prinny sniffles, pulling her head back from my chest to peer up at me. Then let's go. Let's leave. The three of us. Make a new life away from this place. It's too dangerous here. We could go tonight, leave all this shit behind. My stomach flips at the desperation in Prinny's eyes, but more so in her voice. Coda peeks up slowly, bobbing his head. Yeah, I'm with Prinny. I don't want to be here anymore, Zero. Rolling my shoulders, I pull back with guilt settling over me. I can't leave. With what happened, I have to step up. I have to take Dad's place. As president? Prinny's high-pitched voice echoes through the clubroom. I nod. That's even more reason for us to go. The target on our backs will be even larger. You have to see that. I glance over my shoulder at Dad. I want to make him proud. I need to make him proud. Prinny and Coda will understand in time. I know they will. It has to be this way. Prinny scoffs, grabbing Coda's hand and starts walking off. Where are you going? I yell. Her head snaps back my way. Away from you. She heads under the second level and makes her way for the stairs, taking Coda with her. Those two are like an inseparable pair. It's good they have each other at the moment, because my first action as president is going to be a fucking cleanup. Then to work on the handovers for Mom and Dad. I have no time to grieve. I walk into the middle of the clubroom, and all eyes turn to me. I stand taller, puffing out my chest to show authority. If I'm being honest, I'm shitting myself, but I can't show my brothers. If I'm going to do this, I need to think like a damn president. 3, 2, 1, 0. Brothers, we weren't expecting this. For the militia to come here on our fucking turf and take out our president and our first lady. This shit doesn't sit right with me. The boys all stomp their feet in agreement, hollering as I continue. I killed Igor. I shot him square in his beady fucking eyes. Y'all know he deserved it. My brothers cheer. Now I don't know who's going to take up the head of the Bayou militia, but I'm not going to put the rest of my family or my brothers in jeopardy without finding out all I can about the motherfucker first. My brothers quiet down, their heads nodding like they're on board. Neon, get on your systems, hack in, tell me their chatter, get me info on them. I spin my eyes around to Kevlar. Rally the prospects and get these fucking militia scum out of here. Slick. I pause, taking a moment. Prepare frenzy and moonshine for the handover. Everyone turns their eyes to the floor in a show of respect for their fallen president. But I need to continue, so I straighten my shoulders. And Wraith? His eyes shoot to mine. You're my VP. After the handover, we'll talk everyone's ranks. But for now, you have your new Pres and VP. Anyone object? Silence fills the room. Good. Now get to work. I turn, letting out a heavy breath. The weight of this situation is getting on top of me, but I can't let it. I need to keep my shit together. When I head to my room later, then I can grab a bottle of Jack and fall apart. For now, I need to lead. I have to be the president Frenzy would want me to be. Stepping over to the bar as brothers frantically get to work. Kevlar orders the prospects Blake and Cannon around as the club girls slowly filter back out from the kitchen. I pick up the tipped-over bar stool with blood smeared all over it. I curl my lip, then sit on it anyway. Tennessee moves into position behind the bar. Her red crop top appears shorter today than normal, and her tiny denim shorts aren't having the same effect they usually do. She grabs a short glass, fills it with Jack, then slides it over. You look like you need one of these. I snort out a laugh. I need the whole fucking bottle, Nessie. She reaches out, patting my blood-soaked forearm. If it's any consolation, Zero, you're going to make a great president. Hearing it said out loud hits me like a sucker punch straight to my gut. I dip my head at Nessie, pick up the glass, then throw back the contents. The amber nectar burning all the way down like a glorious fire from the depths of hell. Nessie goes to pour me another, but I wave my hand to stop her, then wiggle my fingers at her to hand me the damn bottle. She grimaces but slides it over. I yank off the pouring nozzle, bringing the open neck to my lips, then spin on the stool to take in the state of the club. My club. Fucking hell. Fox rushes over, his lengthy gray beard now smothered in red. What the hell happened to you? I ask as he catches his breath. He holds a piece of paper in his hand.
They must have come down the stairs when you were giving out your instructions, and gone out the back door while no one was looking.
I scrunch up my face. What? Who? What are you talking about, old man? He shoves the note in my chest.
I found the note on the pool table, Prez. If we leave now, they can't have gotten far.
I jerk back a little. That's the first time someone's actually called me Prez, and I'm surprised at how good it felt. Opening the note, it's Prinny's handwriting. My heart rapid fires. My eyes shooting back up to Fox. He bows his head, confirming my thoughts. So I read the note. Crew, we can't be a part of this anymore. We wanted you to come with us, but we know you're far too in this now to leave. You want to be a president more than you want to be with your family. You have a thirst for this MC life. It's in your blood. The need to see this through with the militia. All I know is Coda and I can't be a part of this world anymore. We love you. Never doubt that. We just don't love the club or what it represents. It took something from us today. It stole our family. We can never get that back. Don't look for us. We're safer far away from the Houston Defiance MC. Prinny and Coda, XO. My entire body shakes with undeniable dread. Fear that Prinny is out there, not only trying to do this on her own, but trying to do it taking care of a 15-year-old boy. She's young herself, barely even a woman. Anger flares inside of me. Of all the times for her to pull a stunt like this, she has to do it fucking now.
Do you want me to rally the guys?
Fox asks. Wraith approaches, his brows knotted together. Something going down? Handing him the note, he skims the message, and as he does, his breathing is short and sharp, then scrunches the piece of paper tightly in his grip. What the fuck game is she playing at? His anger seems unwarranted. It's not his damn sister. My mind ticks over. Maybe if they're not here, then they won't be in danger. Maybe she is doing the right thing. What if I let them leave? What? Fox and Wraith both yell at the same time. Hear me out. If they're not here, they're not in danger, not constantly under threat.
If they're not here, they're also out in the open unprotected,
Wraith argues. I rub the back of my neck. Then we find them, put eyes on them, watch them, make sure they're okay but keep our distance. We let them have a chance at a normal life. Wraith throws his hands in the air.
They belong to the club. They should be here.
He storms away from us, not adding anything else. What the fuck was that about? Fox reaches out, placing his hand on my forearm.
I think you're doing the right thing. Let them have a chance at life outside of the club, but put a prospect on their tails. Have Cannon watch them.
I drop my chin to my chest once in agreement, even though the thought of not having any of my family here absolutely guts me. My father, my mother, my sister, and my brother. Gone. No one will be here to support me through my presidency. Not the way I wanted to start this process. An ominous cloud washes over this entire new beginning. I hope it's not a sign of things to come. I turn back to the bar, grab the bottle of Jack, bringing it to my lips. I take a long sip, walking toward the stairs to head to my bedroom. I went from having my entire family to having no one. Happy fucking presidency to me.
Chapter 2. Rayne. 4 months later. My knees scrape along the asphalt as I fall. The strike of his palm to my face sends a shudder through me that I should have seen coming. With panting, heavy breaths, my fingers dig into the loose pebbles on the sidewalk as I try to remain calm. But his heavy boot slams into my ribs, causing my body to jerk and fall sideways onto the path with a thud. I don't fight back. I know better than that.
Why, Rayne? Why do you make me do this?
Chuck yells at me down the back alley. My bottom lip trembles, but I won't let tears fall from my eyes. Not for him. He squats. My body shakes. His dark eyes meet mine. An intense, fevered stare shines back at me, letting me know how angry he is at this very moment.
Answer me,
he grits out. a small amount of spittle flying from his mouth. Licking my lip, I taste the blood pooling from...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?